What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you have not had a chance to do so by now, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share, because we all know that sharing is caring, honey. Okay, hello, God, bitch. Okay, tap that notification bell. That way you'll be updated each and every time I'm uploading something new. All right. Follow me on Instagram at YB Speaks, as well as my business page at Tika Naturals. All right, girl. I hate to say that I'm always right, because I'm not always right, but I'm always right. Girl. So, remember what I always say. When it's black and gay shit, that's when people seem to be the most against the gay shit, because it's black and it's gay shit, okay? Or at least they think it's gay shit. Anything remotely dealing with someone who had dealings with someone of the same gender, girl, the allegations could be true, but just because it smells, because it may look, hello God, it may read like gay shit, it becomes news. Oh, and don't let it be about potential straight acting males, hello God, engaging in down low behaviors. Girl, stop it. That's when it becomes real tabloid worthy, girl. Wendy Williams is gonna come out of her drunken stupor of retirement, girl, hello God, or forced exile, bitch, hello God, just to have this conversation. Because that's how messy it is, right? Because it's black and gay shit. I tell y'all, people, y'all have fetishized, y'all bitches have sat here, and you don't even realize that you have, what's the word I'm looking for? Eroticism, right? That's the word, eroticism? Yeah, erotica. There's this erotic fantasy that I think dwells within all of humans, of all cultures and skin types, especially the pale-skinned of the world, girl, the transparent girls of the world, girl. There's this fantasy, this erotic fantasy, black and gay. Hello God. I guarantee you search up most of the world's internet history, their porn history, it's going to have something to do with blacks and gays. Hello God. Or any bitch from the spectrum of the LGBTQI plus, girl. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,000 community, girl. Can we just, I wish people would just tell the truth. It's the same thing with you racist bigots, right? Just tell the truth, girl. You're not charging over here, you know, with the powers vested in you by the fucking communities, girl, that pay your goddamn, your checks, girl, your salary. You're racing over here. Hello, we see it all the time where every officer encounter, because the color of your skin, the encounter will differ. If you're pale, it goes a little calmer. We've seen the evidence to prove that. But if you're of a darker skin, there's an immediate, even if you're the victim, there's an immediate assumption that you are the threat. It just baffles me that black and gay shit is always on people's minds, whether it's in the negative or the positive. But these days it seems like it's not just negative in nature, right? The conversations aren't just negative, they just want to know who you're sleeping with. Hello. So for those that don't know, let's get into it. There is this young college rapper by the name of JP. He has a popular song that's blowing the fuck up over on TikTok and on the YouTube streets. And apparently, this boy is just getting some shine And there is an old picture, I guess, that came up, someone dug up. I don't know the particulars around how it came to be, but I'm betting, I would bet anything that someone saw him blowing up and getting a little shine on social media with his song and everything. And girl did some digging and found a picture of him back in the day with some piece of light-skinned queen sitting on his lap. I said, all right, honey, I know that's right. And this young man addressed this situation on, I guess it was a TikTok or Instagram Live, and someone brought it up. And he was like, child, let me tell y'all. And a lot of y'all out here are really saying that he's coming out as bisexual. I have not heard that come out of his mouth. You guys love, because someone said they had sexual relations with the same sex. You think you heard them say they're bisexual. I did not hear this young man say that he was bisexual. He said, and I quote, the same way y'all sit around here, y'all crack who y'all want to crack, basically a slang term for y'all want to fuck who y'all want to fuck on. I had just so happened to want to crack this nigga. I'm not gay. I don't like niggas like that. I just so happen to like this nigga. Why are y'all worried about it? Mind your own fucking business and live your life. Girl, that crack must be strong in her, girl, because she just ran through all of those lanes of traffic without not one care, bitch. And with so much grace, and that could only be the crack that gives her the confidence to do so. Because, girl, please. Anyway, again, girl, like, he's not bisexual. And I think I'm the perfect person to have this conversation because someone has an experience with a man, right? Because a woman has an experience with a woman doesn't necessarily make them gay or bisexual. They just so happen to have a sexual experience with the same sex. Now, if you continue on that road, then we might, but let's tell the truth. Why are we so quick to throw a label on somebody? Some people just don't like to be labeled. And when JP gave his rebuttal and his reasonings, and he openly told the truth about the situation. Okay, yeah, I did him. He must have had some type of emotional connection to that young man, back in the day. For all we know, JP was out here exercising an urge that I know a lot of men won't admit this, but men and the young boys we see now, they have had some type of, whether it was one thought or another. Again, this does not make anyone gay, and it is not weird to at some point have thought about what it would be like to be with your homeboy, to be with your friend or friends. It's not unheard of, girl. Let's stop. A lot of men won't admit that publicly because, again, of what's attached to that, what society will attach to them for making those bold statements. But over here with me and how my belief system runs, I've been with several dudes who never even gave another dude a look. They weren't into dudes like that. They were into me. Y'all be so quick to be out here, girl, he's bisexual. Girl. No. Can people just have experiences? I'm going to say something that I tell a lot of these straight dudes out here that try to convince me that pussy is the almighty power of the world, girl, and that I should try it. And how do I know? How do you know, YB? Unless you've tried it. Well, I'm going to ask you the same thing. Bitch. Cause it might turn around on you. Let's tell the truth. I give the same. I said, well, how are you going to sit here and try to convince me about the greatness of pussy, bitch? Hello? You can't knock it till you try it. Well, the same question is for you. How don't you know you like niggas, bitch, if you haven't tried it? And I think a lot of men, again, whether they'll ever admit it publicly or not, you've thought about it, and a lot of you have experimented and you have done things. And I'm here to tell you that that's okay. That does not make you gay. That does not make you bisexual. You just had an experience. Girl, do you remember the Greeks, girl, the Romans, girl, the Egyptians? Oh, damn near every culture back in the day, there was some type of same-sex situation. And a lot of times it just wasn't, it was everyone just enjoying each other's pleasures. There was no homosexuals, as Terry Joe would like to say. Homosexuals? There was no label. There was no lesbians. There was no none of that. There was everyone just living their lives, doing what the fuck brought them pleasure and joy at the end of the day. The communities did not ridicule them for that. And I feel like it is important for people to experiment. How do you know? And I know some of y'all be, well, that's the agenda. That's the agenda. But girl, the same way y'all be trying to sexualize these young kids all the time by pressuring them, assuming that your son is into girls. Assuming you are pressuring them to be straight. So it's safe to say that there's a straight agenda because y'all homophobic. A lot of y'all, and again, I understand a lot of y'all also don't want your kids to be gay because of what you see the gays go through. It's a hard not life, bitch. But bitch, I'm here to tell you, we survive. As long as we know how to love, we know we'll stay alive. We're still the only group that still knows how to love. We ain't been cold to a lot of the other subgroups that lie within our own community, girl. Hello. We don't let y'all's hatred spoil our hearts. Hello. But the straight people, girl, y'all got a lot of hate in y'all heart. A lot of hate in y'all heart. I don't know. It just sickens me that it's 2024 and black and gay shit is still viewed and looked at and sensationalized and fetishized, girl. It takes me back to the slave days where the buck breaking was just the public humiliation to bring you to yield, bitch, you know? But there was another element to that came with you. There was a fetish. There was this dark desire that white men had. You admired and you envied the natural physique of the African man. You beat and hurt their wives because you also were envious. Hello, God. You separated them. You know, there's stories about things that I'm sure they still haven't told to this day about the sodomy that took place. The way that white men and how, you know, this whole thing about if you look at my wife or you touch my daughters or you even look at them, we're going to hang you. That type of shit lets me know that there was so much envy towards the black man just based off, you know, they sexualized the slave man, you know, the African slave man. And a lot of that was envy. Our ancestors' dicks were big as fuck. Their bodies naturally built. Healthy. Good looking. Charismatic. The white man hated that. They didn't possess none of those traits, even to this day. But behind all of that came some like sexual fucked up fetish, girl. I'm telling you. When it's, girl, what the fuck are you doing, man? Jesus, fuck. Fucking dangerous ass bitches out here, girl. I'm telling you. But really think about it. Let that sit with you for a moment in time and really think about it. Lil Nas X Girl, it took that boy to come out the closet for anybody to have any real interest in him. Ooh, look who, that's why he was doing what he was doing. That's why he continues to do what he does. You guys don't see the hilarity in it. The big joke that's in it all. It's not until it's black and gay shit. And I'm going to keep saying that to come edged in your mind. Because I want you to dwell on this. I want you to think how fucked up this is. Think about it. Even with the rappers, even with that football player that came out of Georgia. This big old, you don't hear nothing from him no more, child. But this big old thing. Girl. He's black and he's gay and he's an athlete. This is the talk of the town. The interest lies in the sexual fetish. The secret, dark sexual desire. If it's black and it's gay shit, I guarantee you Vaseline prices done went up that week. Hello. I guarantee you Vaseline prices went up that week. Dwight Howard's situation. Big example as well. It's not until it's black and it's gay shit that y'all were interested. That man was pulled out of the closet. Even though that was by his own design, because he's a foolish man and did not know how to move in this life. He wasn't a real DL. I think that's who he always been. You know, I think the wives, the children were all cover-ups to add to his his cover girl. And you know, that's no diss and no shade to the wife and the kids. It just is what it is. I've seen a lot of people in life. Brokeback Mountain, I always is my reference point for this type of situation. You live your life in so much secrecy. You have so much love and desire for this man, right? And I'm just using men as an example because we're talking about Brokeback Mountain and the black gay man, right? And the DL man. You live your life like that, right? But because of how cruel the world is, you get a wife and kid, you know, you get wives, you get kids and all these things, and you live not in your truth. A lot of people unalive themselves. A lot of people become miserable and cranky, nasty individuals because they never could live the life that they wanted to live based off of fear. And I don't totally blame these people for, you know, again, Brokeback Mountain. He was in love. They were in love. This wasn't just a fly-by-night. They were in love. They would have to go on these hunting trips just to do what they wanted to do. But because of the times, because of the viewpoints, about homosexuals, girl, and same gender-loving individuals, you sit here and, girl, the pitchforks, and they will burn your house down. You'll be scarred for life, girl. You'll be disowned. You won't find any work, you know? It was a crazy time. And these people were neighbors for years and still secretly doing their thing on the low or whatever. But just imagine not being able to be with the one you love. Both y'all had to suffer in silence. And then you end up destroying those people. You're not giving them 100% of who you are. And then for the ones like, you know, Bruce Jenner, who wastes 40 years of someone's life. Kris Jenner, hello. You done wasted that poor woman's life. You know? Now, good for you. You finally want to be who you are before, God calls your old decrepit ass home. You know? Bitch. But you also destroyed and publicly humiliated this woman and your children. And that's another thing, too. If you're famous, oh, wow, the scar of history, girl. Your children will be able to look back on those moments and be teased about them. It'll take several generations to go by, and some name changes, bitch. Hello, God, for them to get that sore off of them. But again, I just find it funny when it's black and it's gay shit. That's when it's the tea. Even with Shannon Sharpe, y'all are out here throwing y'all those shots. I know that little Terry or whatever his name is. There's this another, kid on YouTube, he is so ugly to me. But that's neither here nor there. Just everything about like, wow, I wish he'd come out the closet already. I wish. And it's just like, girl. And then what I'm noticing with the JP thing, the fact that he publicly admitted what he admitted, you still see a lot of support for him at the same time. And that's good to see. That lets you know that when you live divinely in your truth and you let hoes know that this does not bother me at all, mind your fucking business and keep it moving, you done told that truth, people tend to leave you alone. But again, that DL, if people sense a little bit of that, it becomes intriguing to them. That turns them on. And sometimes they don't even realize it and turn them on. But when I find it so interesting, because nowadays you find that black men, so-called black straight men, right, sit around here and they're so heavily interested. Even when I was growing up, people always wanted to know who I had dealt with. Not that I would open my mouth because, girl, I'm not finna give these boys tea away. And a lot of times that's a test too. They want to see, will you tell? Because if you'll tell, you'll probably tell on them. So now they don't want to try you. They don't want to fuck with you. But if you know, I've had it happen to me before too in life. A group of niggas found out about someone that they knew, and then they came to ask me to expose whoever else that I've dealt with in their neighborhood. And I politely told them to get the fuck off of my goddamn porch with their fucking bullshit. I would never do that to anybody. Later on that night, I get a knock knock. Bitch, and you know me, I was like, who's there? I had prepared for that night. I already knew that was going to happen. Because when you're a queen, hello, girl, Shana Boba, bitch. When you are a real queen, you already know what to anticipate. I already knew that at least one of them motherfuckers out that group was going to come back late in the midnight hour. I already had the candles going. I already had the music flowing. I had already dushed. I was ready, girl. The house smelled like potpourri, bitch. It was everything, girl. Knock, knock, bitch, who's there? Hello. Came in, sucked, fucked, beat it, and skeeted, girl, and ended up lasting for 3 years. Hello. Hello. Mwah. Goodbye. Bitch. It's the truth though, girl. The whole hood, girl. Ooh. Tell us who. Y'all be so interested, girl, because y'all in the back of y'all minds, girl, you go right home and go empty out your grandma's Vaseline. There's so much intrigue. Even women, straight women, girl, my homegirls. Ooh, girl, child, you know, can you tell us about the boys? No, I will not, bitch. Definitely talking to no fish. And you can't tell the other gays, because some of these gays so messy, they'll try to fuck from behind you. But y'all don't realize, again, with JP's situation, a lot of dudes, it's not a free-for-all. I had this dude once, right? And I've talked about him plenty of times on here before. This is when I lived in Atlanta. And, girl, when I tell you that I was the only one that he was interested in, there were a bunch of gays, when the tea got out about him, a bunch of the gays was hitting him up on the download. I remember one time I found his phone and I went through it. He rejected all of these bitches. He specifically told one person that knew me and was like, you know, my little whoop the whoop is the only one. I'm not interested in niggas like that. I just have a connection with him for some weird reason. And we did have some weird ass connection. It was weird as fuck. You know, I was so confused and I was just so like, anyway, but like, and when I read that message, I was like, damn, that's what's up. You know, that made me realize something like, maybe I am, you know, and even afterwards, I still never heard of him dealing with another nigga. Still to this day, he got a girl and children right now, the last I checked. Remember that story I told a long time ago about, did I tell that story? The girl called me. Girl found my sister on Insta, found a photo of me and him in his email, which she must have had been digging unless he had saved it. I didn't even know that he had photos of me and him. She found my motherfucking sister, girl, because I guess they're friends on Facebook or whatever. Found my sister. My sister's messy ass gave the bitch my number. And I remember getting a call from a Georgia number one time, and I had just moved back down here. I was like, who the fuck is calling me? Answer the phone. This hoe. Is this such? I'm like, yeah. How can I help you? And she, you know, such and such. And I was like, yes. What about him? And she was like, well, I'm his baby mama. I found a picture of you in his email, and I remember hearing some things about you and him. Are they true? I said, baby girl, that was so long ago. To be real, if you're calling my phone, you know it was true. You went through a lot of work to get access to me. And very bold, and I can appreciate, you know, I can understand. I'm putting myself in your situation right now. But I want to be very clear. That was a long time ago. I was the only man that yo baby daddy was ever interested in. And what I want to explain to you right now is I know that you're going through a lot of different emotions, but do not lean on those emotions and don't let them carry you. You need to sit with this and be calm and quiet. And you need to understand that you're his baby mama. Y'all have kids. I know he has other children. What you need to understand is if you go telling all this shit, speaking down on your baby daddy, keeping him from his children, I don't want that to happen for him. I don't want that to happen for you or your child. What me and him had was a moment in time, and since I have never heard about him being with any other dudes like that, I can't guarantee you nothing because I don't know. But I'm going to let you know what I feel inside. Okay? That doesn't necessarily make the boy gay. He just was, we were connected in some weird way. And our sex was so fucking amazing. Oh, girl. He may have been a fool and retarded as fuck sometimes, but let me tell you something, that sexual chemistry that we had was just beyond. And I said that to her. I was like, girl, you calling me because that dick was good. I get it, girl. She's like, no. I was like, girl, please. You get off this phone just like that old dumb bitch he was with before who popped up at my party, bitch. Girl, because he got mad because I invited my side. Well, I didn't invite my side nigga. He just kind of showed up. Girl, drunk and drugged out of his mind. Ah, that's a story time right there, girl. Girl, do we have time, girl? Do you want to hear the story, girl? Let me tell the story, girl. Let me get this quick story time, honey. Okay. So, the two niggas that I'm talking about in this video, they overlap. So remember I told y'all earlier that the group of dudes that came to my door and then later on that night, one of them came over. That's the side dude of 3 years. The main dude, the one that I was just talking about just now, with the baby mama and shit, that was 3 years. They were in the same time period. So the one with the baby mama, me and him again were emotionally and just everything was so intertwined with us. We were just really connected, right? He was daytime daddy, okay? So nighttime daddy was the one, you know, from out of the group, right? So we call him nighttime daddy. So daytime daddy, our schedule was very on point. 7 days a week. Early in the morning. I was a college student at the time and I had worked part-time, I forget where. So during the day I would have a little bit of time. So our daily routine was pretty much the same. He would come through, hello God. We would smoke. I would get my stuff ready for my classes and stuff and, you know, things like that. And we would fuck. Oh, girl, would we fuck? Yes, girl, we would fuck. Send me on my merry way, happy as hell. Hello. Yeah. Nighttime would come, he would go home. Nighttime daddy would come through, spend the entire night. Girl, would we fuck ass. That boy, ooh, he was always on pills and shit, so I just think that's why I was really good. He had a big ass dick too, but girl, he used to nut so fast. It used to piss me off. But I didn't get really mad at him because, again, I already knew, when the morning comes, hello, God, daytime daddy's going to come through and fulfill the needs of his queen. So, yes. So, bitch, that's just how that was. So, mind you, on the third year, girl, I was feeling real, like, things were going really well for me. My roommate at the time, she was a complete fucking drunken mess, but child, that's neither here nor there. We were like, girl, I want to have let's have a party. Like, let's invite, our little friends over and shit, and let's just have a cute little night. Our apartment was really cute, and, we had just kind of, like, moved in. So we just, like, wanted to celebrate. Things were going well. Like, I was in college, I was working, like, the coins were running over, girl. Like, we were just doing our thing, and we were just happy and blessed. So let's just go ahead and have a party, girl. Like, we don't ever really do that. And I'm such an introvert, like, for me to want to do that, let's hurry up and do it, because I will change my mind, girl. I will go to bed. I will go to bed, girl. Okay. So yeah, we were in the good energy of it all. So we invited our, our friends and stuff. And I guess nighttime daddy, also known as the side nigga, he got whiff of this party. And you already know daytime daddy was with me. That was like my dude, like we were officially, unofficially, everyone knew it. Like, we belong to each other. We belong together. Bitch. And we were toxic as fuck, girl. We were so toxic. I have so many stories about that little fucker. But child, when you feel a way about somebody, it turns you into somebody else, honey. Girl. But so we're drunk, girl. We're at the part where the party is going, girl. The music, the drinks are flowing. Like, we are doing our thing. Girl, tell me why nighttime daddy shows up drunk and pilled out of his mind. This man comes in to my apartment, and I'm just feeling real, and I'm on the balcony smoking a cigarette, right? And he comes to the balcony, and mind you, at the time I'm by myself on the balcony, but the sliding glass door is open. People can see us because the party is literally like right there in my living room. So he comes out there. What's up, man? I was like, what are you doing here? He's like, you ain't invited nigga to the party? That's kind of fucked up, bro. He's like, you already know how I've been feeling about you and stuff, and you got my feelings all wrapped up, and I feel like you playing with my heart. What that bitch ass nigga doing here? I was like, bro, you already know that you are the side nigga. You're the side nigga. What are you doing? What are you doing here? You weren't even invited to this party. You know your place. And I hate to be a bitch about it, but it's the truth. You already know what's up, bro. You already knew about me and him. You know what we got going on. You know our routine. You know how I feel about him. You know how he feels about me. Like, why would you blow the spot up? Like, so I'm trying to like calm the situation down, and then he just grabs me and starts kissing me and hugging me. I'm finna show, I don't give a fuck. Was that what you need from me? What he gave you? You want me? What homeboy gave me, what daytime daddy gave me, even though he was exposed, he stood 10 toes down on the exposing, girl. He stood by it. And he didn't stop fucking with me. Even though I know he endured a lot of verbal and maybe some physical abuse too along the way that I wasn't aware of, but I know he went through a lot of stuff. I was there in those moments where people would try to clown him, but when I would turn the fuck around and they knew I was crazy, girl. They knew I was crazy. There were plenty of moments where they know what's up. Who you talking to? Stop letting these niggas, I get it. You grew up here. This is your folks and them, and they gonna say what they gonna say. But you also got to stand up for yourself. Don't let nobody get away with making you feel less than because you live in the life that you want to live at the moment, you know? So nighttime daddy was on that type of shit. He was like, you want me to just let everybody know what's up? That's what it's going to take for me to come out. And this boy was madly in love with me too, child. I'm not even going to lie. And I'm just like, damn, like, I'm like, bro, you got to go. Like, you're going to blow my spot up, bro. Like, before I could get anything out, he goes in to kiss me again. I'm trying to, like, push him off of me, but he's, at the time, he was tall and bigger than me. And I was like, damn, bro, like, what if my daytime daddy sees this? Tell me why he saw it. He fucking saw it, bro. Like, that shit irritated me. And I was just like, he was like, nah, bro, that's fucked up. Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, you and this nigga, like, he was like, I been knew about him, though. I said, what? He was like, nigga, you thought you was slick that time when you tried to sneak him out of the house? I came over a little bit earlier that day. You thought I didn't see you sneaking him up out the crib? I just didn't say nothing. He was like, but don't worry, I got something for you. I was like, oh my God, girl. Oh my motherfucking God. So I said, you know what? I don't even care. Y'all are not going to make me feel like nothing. So I went back outside, smoked a cigarette and some other things. And girl, I was drinking and I was just like, my sorrows are flowing. You have nighttime daddy sitting here hugged up on me. He was like, so it's out the bag now. It don't really fucking matter. You mine. I was like, nah, nigga, get the fuck off me. Like, you came here and you really stirred some shit up, bro. This is messy as fuck. I'm not about mess. Even though what I was doing was messy, but in a sense, but whatever, girl. I was living my best life. And I know you were living yours too. You didn't know that I knew either, nigga. You was fucking them little girls. I already know what's up, bitch. I'm not stupid. Okay? Anyway, that's why I was doing what I was like, girl, whatever. Like, you don't think I know? So let me do me too. I know your secrets. Yeah, girl, they're not safe nowhere because, bitch, I know what's up. Anyway, so tell me why I see one of the people in his family was my homegirl, still my homegirl. I like her. She's cool. His family was really cool with everything. Like, you know, really cool people. Bitch, tell me why the cousin pulls up with daytime daddy's ex-girlfriend. I gotta tell y'all a story about that old raggedy bitch. Girl, there's not enough time. Oh my God, this is gonna be a long ass video. I'm gonna do another story time breaking all of this crazy ass relationship. I'm just giving y'all some pieces to the puzzle right now. So when we do have the full conversation, y'all are abreast of the situation, girl. Okay, period. So, bitch, motherfucking, so the ex-girlfriend hops out the car and I looked at him and he was like, yeah, I told you, nigga. First of all, who are you talking to, bitch? This is my house. This is my motherfucking party. And I'm going to cry if I want to. I'm going to beat someone's ass if I want to. So he goes to meet the girl. I live upstairs. I'm on the second floor. And so my patio can see out into the main area. So there was no parking left in our complex. So she had to park out on the grass area. So the bitch get out, and so I look at this empty fucking thing of beer bottles. I look at this thing that had empty beer bottles in it, excuse me. And girl, I was like, I don't like this hoe. Bitch, I know you're not gonna come in my house. So the cousin was like, chill out, because she was laughing because she already knew this was gonna be a mess. She was like, I already knew it. He didn't tell me that he said you invited her. Why would I invite this lowly whore? Bitch, this street urchin asshole, this street rat. Bitch. Girl, please. So I started taking them beer bottles. I started chunking them at her motherfucking ass. Bitch, at first I was trying to miss her to scare her, but she's got a little attitude. You're not going to hit me. Girl, I started hitting that hoe. Bam! Bam! I know I could have went to jail. I didn't give a fuck. And girl, she started running away like Chi-Chi Rodriguez, girl. Remember that opening scene, girl? When Miss Chi-Chi Rodriguez and Tu Wong Fu, thanks for everything, girl. Hello, God. When she was walking on her way to the show, girl, and them niggas was throwing them beer bottles at her, that's how I was treating that hoe. Bitch, you get away from my property, hoe. Next time it's gonna be Sister Mary Clarence's, you know, the firstborn. That was when I had my Wild Wild West pistol, bitch. The next time I'm gonna make you dance, bitch. The fuck? Hell wrong with you? Get out of here. So she got the fuck on, and he got mad, and you know, because he lived in the neighborhood too that I stayed in. So he walked away, and then he came back. I was so fucking pissed. I shut the whole party down. I shut the entire party down. You ain't got to go home, but y'all got to get the fuck out of here. I'm mad now. Y'all go. Bye. Everybody leaves. Tell me why I go into my bedroom. There's a meeting in my bedroom. Stay tuned for part 2, bitch. Mwah. Bye.